Hi, this is AprilPvd. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe. Excellent, excellent. Hello, hello. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I was like, I'm not here. All right. Thank you for joining me. I am going to do a not complete, I shouldn't say that. I'm going to do a tutorial. What you should do and know when you start Zenith. Because and I'm going on a lower population server. Because I get so many questions and people don't understand. So I am going to create a new character and start from the academy. So you get to choose 2 forms. I have never done a guy form. I don't know if I could do a guy form. Let me see what my choices are. I have to do someone of some color. How come it doesn't seem to have any? Oh, you have to pick. Oh, these are the face shapes. That's the pointy one. Oh, I like that one. And now we choose the color. um, I'll go with the medium. All right, now we choose hair type. I particularly like that one. And choose hair color. Wow, that is dark. But I think I'm going to go with something whimsical. Pink. I like pink. All right. Looks like here you could even. Is that the wheel? No. Oh, does it change it? And then this is the most important thing. You choose whether you want to go slice, 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 or pew, pew, pew. This one is slice, slice, slice. This is a blade master. You are going to be using your arms a lot. And while you will be using your arms with the essence mage, because you do have to do some throwing, you're going to be spending a lot of time like this. So for this purpose, I'm going to choose blade master because I need some steps in. Now your role. If you are you have 3 roles here: DPS, and they just do damage. Healer, I'm sorry, I should call it support, even though it does have a red cross. The symbol for the red cross on it, or for first aid on it. It is meant to be helpful. And then the tank absorbs blows and to protect. I'm gonna go with a tank. I haven't done a tank on this account. All right, next, the most important thing. What are we gonna name you? We're gonna use Sebastian. Sebastian is one of my favorite names. I'm spelling it right. Oh, wow. Oh, you can use .com? Wait. No, that would be not good. I'm gonna do it. I have 2 .coms, but one's not safe. Alt and this is let me see. All right, I will be control alt wow.com. which is my podcast for all things gaming, including VR and stuff. So that'll be interesting. So I'm going to go to the academy. The thing I like about this game and VR in general is you're always learning stuff. I'm 60 years old. I'm retired. Actually, I'm going to be 61 in a few weeks. And
I remember the corruption, the darkness that enveloped the land and created the fraction.
99.9 of you are going to press the trigger.
We believed that our world had fallen, but we rose above it.
We rose above it.
Our heroes fought valiantly, but one by one, they fell. And now, Zenith is all that remains. The last vestiges of our society. The last bastion of hope. The last city. If we are to survive, we'll need a new generation of heroes.
Do you think we're going to get flights?
At the Academy, you'll learn to control and focus your essence. Wield it as both a weapon and a shield. And become the hero you were meant to be.
We need a hero.
Let's see.
So that's the intro. And now we're going to learn how to move around.
So
the first thing you see is use your left stick to move around. And that's important. Once you get used to that, it's because it's no teleporting. Hi. So every time you see the little sparkly thing, you head through it. And it's going to tell you, use your right stick to turn. So if you have it for smooth turning, you will smoothly turn. If you have it for snap turning, you will snap turn. If you want to sprint, you press that button there, and it'll let you go faster. You press the joystick on your left hand.
Settings and log out.
And here
settings.
is how you learn how to jump.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to press that button right there.
Board games.
Jump.
Comfort settings.
Now we're going to go talk to the hero of our story,
there you are.
Rascal.
I thought we'd lost you. Hey, Ellie was looking for you. You better go find her.
Hey, kid. Good to see you. Better get a move on.
We'll have to mess around with that just a minute.
So this is Raskin,
Okay.
and this is Marcus. Marcus got lost, escaped from a Johnny Depp film.
Guys, I'm going to stumble through this quite a bit for a moment.
So this is telling us about our head, our head-up display on our heads.
Can I just... Oh, I see.
Oh, hi. Yeah, there you
Did
go.
that help? No, that did not help.
So you use that to find out where you need to go. It'll have markings.
Okay.
What's really interesting is it will also tell you where chests are. So
I will figure
we
this out, I
have
swear.
a quest over there. So we're heading that way. And this was someone we interacted
Oh, okay, so that's just... It just follows me around. Locomotion, vinaigrette?
So
Oh, okay, that
in
definitely
front of
don't
you
want that.
now, you'll have a few things. You'll notice somebody else is televising. Maybe I should mute and I'm just, oops, wrong button. I'm just going to mute and turn off. Oh, no, I'm not going to turn that off. But I'm muting, which is how you do it. If you are in the middle of a conversation, the TV, somebody comes in, hit that button and nobody can hear what you're saying. If you don't want to hear what other people are saying, you can hit that button. When you are in a party and you use party talk, it automatically silences those and doesn't let you hear what's going on around. So I kind of jumped the gun here, but while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead. This is your menu. Oh, he wanted me to turn that off and on. Let me get rid of that guy. I did it. Oh, because I have this open. Oh, I'm sorry. You have to read. He is telling me to toggle off the objectives. So you have two HUDs. You have the one on your back of your hand, which you just tap and it comes up, and you tap twice, I guess, and it goes away. And then you have your objectives. And for me, pressing the Y button opens my objectives on the Steam. On the Quest, it's the B button. I don't know what it is for the PlayStation. I mean, it's the X, the lower button. Wait. So on the Quest, it's the X. On Steam, it's the Y, because the X on the Steam is used to open up the main menu, whereas it's the Oculus button on the Quest. So I'm going to toggle. Oops. That was weird. Okay, there we go. So the other thing I want you to notice is this is your level, and this is your stamina button, and this is your extra features. It's a countdown. We're gonna do a simple look at Godstones while we don't have any Godstones, which is great. So we just started. We're a tank. And these are the way that you are interacting in Zenith. You're going to use your in addition with your trigger finger and your your pointer and the finger under the grip. You're going to use these Godstones or these abilities. This is dash. It's one where you move fast. We don't have it yet. Oh, level 20. But we do have dash in the direction of that. When you look at it, it tells you what you have collected. As you will go through, this will fill up. And this says that you have a +1, which means you're level 1. And it's white. As you go on, you'll see them in different colors. Right now, this means nothing to you, but first of all, I'm going to just show you, that's dash. So that would be, we can't do it now because we don't have the ability, but that would be pressing the B button and moving forward. And oh, yes, you do have it. Okay. Oh, we do. Okay, so we do. So, and that's the timer. Somebody told me you didn't get it right away. But that's the timer on the dash. As it counts down, you get another. If you don't move forward and press it, oh wait, we gotta wait for it to time out. Nothing happens, you do that. But if you press your forward or your backwards, you will dash in that direction. So, okay, so that's your dash, and that's what
you were currently
that use.
Activating objects can be retoggled
Your
on
next
using
thing
highlighted buttons.
Is your
Toggle object to continue.
Downward cadence, which activates every 3 strikes. We're gonna see this when we go in here and do these. So it's 1, 2, 3, and one of these will activate. We don't get them yet, but when we get them,
this is the toggle button. Oh, it's the X button is the toggle. Ah.
And then this is horizontal.
Will have quest to
and then
offer
this
you.
is
Wave
downward.
Use your pointer to select the button to start a conversation.
Horizontal is okay. I'm gonna.
Hey.
Okay. Horizontal is this way when you're fighting, and I am not sure about. Let's take a look on. Oh, I'm not sure on the Essence Mage. So this is gonna be the beginning stuff for people with blades. These nice little blades. You're going to learn how to use them. And this is your menu and it's everything you need to know. Your inventory. You do start out with some food. That's nice. And this is the gear you're currently wearing. You're all level 1 gear. And you start out with 3 cookies. It's in your quick slot. Anything in these slots are going to be available right away. You can put 2. Yep, so you could have 2, but you gotta be careful. When you are grabbing something, you got that little square on the side, diamond, I guess. And then you grab it, and you now have it. And I say grab it, you're grabbing the grip on your controller. Now, we don't want to use it, so I'm going to put it over my shoulder, and it goes back in my inventory. You can also take it out and put it in here in your chest, and it does the same thing. As you see, when I take it out, it's 2. When I put it in, it goes back up to 3. But I don't want my sugar in front of me, so I'm going to put it back up there. Oops. Now, sometimes if you click on something that's already there, it replaces the thing that you have. That's how you can move stuff around in your inventory wherever you drag and drop. If I wanted to take my cookies out of my quick slot, I could do that, and now my cookies are up here. If I want to put something in it and there's nothing in it, I can just click and it'll go into it. If for some reason, bizarre reason, I wanted to take off some of this gear, I could click it and it would go into my inventory. But I don't want to do that. Oh my god. Sorry. So the other thing, well, okay, yeah, I want to do a lot of pre-stuff before we even start. When you go over something, it will tell you the stats on it. And the stats affect your overall ability score. These are all your current level 1. As you level and get better gear and level up, your stats will go up. Your health will go up. Right now, your armor is 462. It will go up. You have your crit chance. Now, those of you who have played MMORPGs will know what this means. Probably better than me, because I've been playing World of Warcraft for 18 years, and I still don't understand all that. Next in your inventory, under your gear is another thing that says cosmetic. The cosmetic is when you get things that adjust the outline of your stuff. The appearance of your stuff is kind of like transmography in World of Warcraft. It doesn't affect your stats. It doesn't replace your gear. I'm going to show you that later because this account does have gloves, and I will show you that. Your other tabs are, so this is your general tab. Your general tab has 3 pages, which is important because sometimes the first page will fill up and you'll be looking for something and you won't see it, but you got to click maybe the second page or even the third page. Now, I have OCD, and I don't like my cooking supplies on the first page, and I will tell you that later on why, but I'm going to go ahead and put them to the second page. And if I drag them down to this tab and we go look at the second page, there are all my cooking items. All right. And then I want to go back to the first page. There's my cookie. Your second tab is your quest tab. This is where all your quest items, the things you need to pick up and turn in, will show up. And then you have 3 pages as well. And then your cosmetic is the same thing. These are where all your cosmetic stuff that you're not currently wearing, and they will go there. All right. So we're going to talk a little bit later about these buttons. One of these buttons is for turning gear you don't need into basic enhancement dust, and that's for deleting things. You only do that if you can't make it into enhancement dust, or you can't sell it. This third screen is for your Amara Tears. Now, your Amara Tears is a quest that's very important because it affects your stamina. And you're going to find out more about that. Your stamina right now is 10. And when you are engaged in something, this bar shows up and tells you. And for instance, if I run, not doing it, okay. Okay, see, if I jump, it's using my stamina. And I jump, and I jump, and oh no, I can't jump anymore because my stamina is low and I have this yellow haze over me. So I want to wait till my stamina shows up again. So say my quest is to get up on this hill here. Well, I have 2 ways, and we'll go over that. But the jumping, you can jump, But now I want to go up here. Oh no, I can't do it because I've run out of stamina. So that bar is very important. You could be in a situation where you think you're going to be able to climb or jump, and oh no, you weren't paying attention and you fall, and sometimes you fall to your death, unfortunately. So that's what this is about. There are 15 in every area, and 5 in the underside. Oh, I only got 2 in the underside. I have to go look at that. 3 in the underside. So this is there's a quest, and they are in weird places. They're in obvious places, and we're gonna talk some more about that later on. So that's inventory. We got Godstones. We have life skills. There's nothing here on life skills because you don't have any, but you're going to eventually. This is your creature catching and creature summoning tabs. Your cooking is kind of... We can't even turn the station on because we don't have any. This is your friends and party. So these are one of my friends. This shows you whether your friends are on and where are they. So these are my friends, and apparently it's across my account because obviously I have not made any friends on this account. These are reward programs. If you can get people in and then you do enough, you can get enough for the beater, and then you can get enough to get a pup. That would be kind of nice, huh? All right. So, and then this is if you were in a guild. This one is your world map. Now you'll notice on the world map, there are these things, fast travel. The only one we have right now is going to Brim's Tavern, which you can't get to anywhere else yet because we have to graduate the academy. This is your quest journal. They are under different tabs. As you get more quests, the tabs headings will fill in, putting each quest in a specific category. Of course, I only have academy training, and if I click on this thing and check it, it lights up, and that's that quest over there. If I turn it off, it's gone. Where is it? So this is a way for you to find where your quests are. I'm going to put it back on, and there it is again. And if I click on it, on the right, it tells me my objective, which is meet Ellie in the training plaza for today's training. So we will see this train change. Also overhead, it's going to be telling you where you've gotten the farthest in your latest cycle. As you move around the map, I don't know why it does that to me, but as you move around the map, you will get into different areas and you will find different quests. And as they fill up, you go to you'll say what your objective is. I'm on the main story. I'm at the academy, and my next thing afterwards, my main thing that I'm trying to head for is meet Raskin to start the next big series of quests. This is where you learn about your dungeons. It's blank now because you don't know any dungeons. As a Blade Master tank, you have the option of going in. I mean, that shows that you're a Blade Master tank, in case you forgot what you were. All right, and then here's the biggest thing is the agent rank. The agent rank is empty now because we have not graduated the academy. The minute we graduate, this is really important to check out. Okay, next we have comfort setting, and you're going to learn about this. These will look different depending on what platform you're on. For the Quest 2, some of these things won't be available. Portals for regions. Movement. I don't know what that is. What is that? I have no. Oh, maybe you jump in a portal instead of doing a fast travel. I have currently have my turning on 45, but I think I want smooth turning. Oh, wait a minute, maybe not. That's smooth turning. Okay, that is maybe a little bit. No, that's slower. I could do that. Woo! Don't do that. Don't do that. That was bad. I think I'm going back to 45. Yeah, okay. All right, I learned something myself. There's a few things for vignette and other things you could try and see which one works for you. The other thing that I can do on my Steam, when I'm on my PC VR using either Steam or the Oculus Rift app, is make a third person. Kind of neat. It gives you a third person camera. So now, as you can see, the camera's there. I can talk to you, but I don't think you see. The only problem with this is that you don't see the menu. So I'm not going to use it that much. I mean, it's nice as this is how I look, and hi, I am controlAltWow.com. Oh, I'm having so much fun with this. But you cannot see what I'm seeing, so it's not good for regular gameplay. All right, what else? Okay, that was that. Sound. Right now it's global. If I was in a party, I could choose being in a party, and the sound would just be amongst the people in the party, but everybody has to be turned to party, and then there will also be a guild one, which is for talking to your guild. Logging out, and it also shows you a couple of things like how much you need for your next level, what you currently are, as far as your points. I think these are the same numbers that are over here, 577, that's in the inventory. But I guess it's just to remind you, oh wait, you only have so much till you get to your next level, don't go. And you log out to go to another character, and you exit game to leave. This one answers some questions, like your cadence type, cadence attack, blocking, ultimates. You can perform ultimates, which are special abilities that are super effective. Hold both triggers down, slash down at an enemy to activate your ultimate. So it's kind of like crits from World of Warcraft. And then I guess this is a book that does the same thing. I don't know. Oh. Maybe I touch it. Oh, gestures. Okay. Okay, so gestures. Okay. Gesture down ability. Anyway. And then I don't know what that is. Oh, this is if you want to play games, but we're not going to do that right now. There's 2 games in this chess, and I think Connect 4. All right, so let's get going. I'm going to turn my mic back. Turn my mic back on and my headset back on. And we're going to go and talk to Ellie. As you can see, because when I press the little circle, so when you want to, you see a quest giver, you have 2 options. You can wave and it opens up, or you can point and click. So she's giving me this. And half the time you don't read them. Well, there you are. Way to make a girl wait. Sorry, I was helping people. You ready? We've got a lot to practice today. So, you're going to get 6,700 in XP. Now remember, when we looked at the logout screen, it said we needed 6,000. So immediately we finished this quest, we're gonna ding 2. We're gonna get 60 Zen. Now, Zen is our currency, and you need that to buy stuff. So right now, we have 50 Zen, even though it says $1 mark, but we have 50. So by completing this, we're going to get an additional 60 and a training badge. Training badge are things, these are part of the coin, things to do upgrades with, but we'll find more. So we're going to accept this.
Make your way over to the training circle. Let's get started. I'll be
So-
with you every step of the way.
Thank you, Ellie. So, as we said, when we put up our HUD, because it thinks I'm sprinting. We know that we have one quest. If we look at our quest list, we see that the basic training is everything, complete training. Now, that's a subset. The next training we have is to go to your designated training zone and start your training. So let's go start our training.
Hey,
Okay.
Ellie here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, first order of business today is basic combat training. Grab yourself a weapon and let's get started.
All right. Hey, Josie.
How to keep away the creeps. The Chester pizzas, if you know what I'm talking about. we don't like those here. I do not condone them. I condemn them wholeheartedly. They are not welcome.
So, if you want, he left. Okay. So it gives you little videos. Every time you do something new, it's going to give you a little video, and it says, hold grip on the grip, and that's these buttons, and the weapons are down at those little balls there. Okay, and Blade Master channels essence into their weapon's edge. Wait for your weapons to glow to swing your swords to strike. If you attack too quickly, your hits will be much weaker. So, I'm waiting for it to glow, waiting for that little tap. See that again? There we go. You can pick them up. There we go. So now we're holding our trigger to get rid of this.
All right, no more child's play. The real world is dangerous, and you'll need to learn how to use your essence. It's kinda the thing that sets you apart.
So when you do these, it's going to give you little tasks in the training area. You can perform power strikes in addition to doing regular melee damage. Hold trigger and perform a downward slash to do a power strike. Okay. And now we have a little representation here that shows what power strikes is, and we have 20 seconds on it. So that's the timer when it's going to take for it to recharge. So in this particular endeavor, we have a little objective thing up here. This is only in the academy. It's not going to be anywhere else. But it says how many power strikes you have done. Now remember, power strikes is hold the trigger and perform downward slash. So I did one, did two, and you have to hold the trigger. I didn't hold the trigger that time. You can do
Now,
it with
let's
either
see you
one.
do some cadence attacks against the
Okay.
training dummy.
And now we see that we have lost the ability to do that. Cadence attacks. If you land three fully charged strikes, you'll perform a bonus cadence attack on the third strike. Cadence attacks can be horizontal or vertical. You'll be able to equip different abilities for each one later on. Remember when I showed you the Godstone? And we had different things. We're going to learn how to do different ones. So just to let you understand, all these different particular moves have taken the place of your controller or your keyboard. In World of Warcraft, this would be Control Shift something something. Instead, you're doing a physical interaction. Or on your gameplay boy thing, you would do something different. So we are going to
Oh no.
do
I don't know.
3
This is it.
fully charged. Remember, we have to wait for our thing to get charged. 2. When you do 3, you see something happens, or what they call in World of Warcraft, you procced. So we're gonna do, now we have the objective to do 3. And remember I said, you can do either hand.
Okay, that was great. Report back. That'll be it for lessons today.
So that was very simplistic, but as you get used to fighting, it's going to become secondhand. Your muscle memory is going to be amazing. And of course, like I said, we leveled up to level 2.
You copy? Ellie
Yes.
says you're learning fast. That's
And
good.
you got another
Why don't
training
you meet
coin.
back with me?
Alright, so now we're going to look at what we have. And look at our numbers. So if we had remembered to. If we had remembered, we would know that some of our numbers have gone up. 465, I think we were 385. We're now level 2, but our average item is level 1. Oh, if you were involved in any of these things, you could then get these titles. Not that it matters, but anyways. So we still have level 1 gear. But we also have in our quest inventory, we have a training badge. We'll find out what that's good for. So now our quest is now, that's completed. And you can always tell if you've done something because it'll now be grayed out. But we do have another objective, which if we couldn't see that, we could tap our hands and we would see that's where we need to go. Or we could pull up the map, go to region mode. Oh, I don't know if there's a region mode. Oh, maybe not for this yet. Okay. But normally you'd be able to go to region mode. But we can see because the academy's not that big. And we're going to go talk to Raskin. And that's me. This is, again, me holding down the B button, pressing the forward button and holding down the B button. This is how you sprint. How you dash, I'm sorry. You sprint by holding down your thumbstick. But as you sprint, you'll use up stamina. All right. I'm getting thirsty. I'm going to have to... Oh, good. I have my water. This is taking a little bit. More details than I thought I would, but this is good. This is really, really good. One thing you're going to learn is that you move around a lot in your space, but people do play sitting down. Hey, Johnny Depp called. He wants his outfit back. Oh, sorry, Marcus. Okay, so now he's telling us that you sound like you've done natural at this. Da, da, da. Don't let it go to your head. He says the same thing to everybody. Hit complete. We got some more XP. So now we're almost level 3. And we got some more Zen. And that comes into play later. And now we go.
Come on, Commander. No more holograms. I'm ready for the real thing.
Dang, the game
Better
bugged.
this way. I'll
That
be perfectly
sucks.
content if you never have to take
What's
up arms
wrong?
against another living soul.
What's wrong, son?
Well, there you are.
My quest bugged. I'm gonna need to start over.
Why don't you meet up
No,
with Marcus
just
at the
click
training
on it,
plaza
go to
when you're
your-
ready?
Go to your list. Hit on your
seems
hit your button and bring up your
boring.
menu. If you think it's bugged, then go to your quest journal.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. Because I crashed right before I was supposed to interact with them.
So what do you
And then the
think?
interaction disappeared. So I only have the 2 quests. This was supposed to be my 3rd one. It crashed right as I was interacting with it. And now the whole quest disappeared.
Yeah. Well, you didn't go that far. You could start
No.
over. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
That sucks. So now
Okay.
it's telling me to meet Marcus at the combat sim. Well, that wasn't a bug. That was a crash. Things do happen. Sometimes they're fixable. Sometimes they're not. And I want to take this time to say that if you have a high level toon and you started back in before the academy came, I would suggest you spend 20 minutes. I mean, I can rush through this in 18 minutes. I'm only taking a long time because I'm explaining stuff. But I think it's important to go through this because there are things you're going to see and do that you won't have. All right, now we're going to learn. I'm going to speed it up now. I think you kind of got the concept of a lot of things. So now we're going to do this one. We accept. He's saying, here's what I've got for you today. Combat sims. You're going to be facing off against some real enemies today. Well, in a manner of speaking, you'll see. We're going to get 6,700 XP, which means we are going to ding 3. Because we only need 1,400 to get to the next level. So that's kind of neat. They kind of help you along. So let's take this quest. Oh, and we're going to get 60 Zen. Right now, we have 178, which seems like a little and a lot at the same time, but we're going to get a lot more. All right. Thank you, Marcus. Well, here we are. We're learning
All
the training
right, let's
circle.
get started. I booted up the first wave of Sims now. Look alive.
Okay, so now we're going to learn about staggering. Enemies have a stagger bar that gets filled up during combat. Once filled, the enemy becomes vulnerable for a short time and takes increased damage. Let's trigger to continue. Okay, so that's his stagger bar. Right now, he's level 2, so his stagger bar fills up. So now any damage I do now is even quicker. So those little balls are your XP. If we look at our thing now, we see that our XP has gone up a little bit since the last one, because when you kill someone, you get XP and the little balls float towards you. Oops. It's going away. Okay, there we go. I wasn't going away. So now we're talking about weak spots. Every player, every mob has a weak spot. It moves sometimes, but they do. So we want to hit this enemy's weak spot 3 times. And that does more damage. We start our little thing. And let's see, where's his weak spot? It's right there in his chest, so we're going to hit his chest. Oops. And now it's...
Okay, head back here and I'll start you out with your next test.
You can just go back, he'll follow you. But if you hit him enough, you're getting a little bit more... Hit that head, see how it moved? It's now in his head, and now it's in his leg. All right, now we're going back to Marcus. And we completed this training. We completed the quest. Now we got leveled up. And we are now 2,400 from level 4. So we're going to get, our next one, we're going to get 81 XP and 100 Zen. And that is over there. So, because we have a little bit of stamina, I can jump up here and I can fly. Or I could walk around, but I can also, when something is down and below, oh well, you can fly to it.
Listen carefully, okay? Sometimes you need to put a little distance between you and your opponent. Let's see how you do with ranged adversaries.
So this is cool because when you're an essence mage, you just shoot. But these can be thrown. So what you do is you release your grip while you do the throwing action. You're gonna see it. We don't have it now, but you're gonna see that that you're gonna get a cooldown when you throw, and certain things you do with your blade will do area of effect, depending on how you set up your Godstone. So we have the throwing thing. That's the throwing one. We're gonna throw it. That's the throwing. And now I have to wait and hit that, but I gotta wait for the cooldown. It has an was that 12 seconds? Now I won't be able to throw, to have the effect of the throw. I'll be able to throw. Oops. So I'll be able to throw, but my throw, see how that had an effect, but that did not, because I hadn't waited for the cooldown. The cooldowns are really important.
You've proven you can lay down a solid offense, but sometimes you need to defend yourself too. Show us how well you can block.
So, blocking is holding down your. You hold your trigger with and you can block. And then you can also cross your swords and block. So here we go. So, oh, I didn't do that very well. Nope. Come on. So that was a block. I can block with one.
Well then, you're making the rest of us look bad. That was some fantastic work. I don't know what's the last in the last.
All right.
So listen, this is going to be your third and final lesson for today. You've learned a lot. Now I want to see you put it all together and take on something tougher.
Marcus, give him the snake.
What? Oh, the snake, yeah. So, you're gonna fight against a giant snake this time. So, good luck.
Thanks, Ellie. All right, so this is how I start. I've been doing it this way since I've been playing World of Warcraft. It's very similar. You start off with your AoE. Oops, and I missed them by a country mile. Sometimes I wait. I mean, you'll learn. Also, you'll learn that I suck at this game. But these are things you need to know. So, once you do throw it, just like in... how did I miss again? Alright. Once you throw it, you will aggro your mob. Okay, here we go. This time. Got him. Now he has my area of effect on him. I'm going to use the things I learned. Block. Downward cadence. 1, 2, 3. Downward. I can throw my thing again. Now he's staggered. I hit him harder while he's staggered. You may sometimes want to hold off on your area of effect until he's staggered. One, two, three. See that whoosh? Those are the things that are activated or proc. Now he's staggered, so I'm gonna. So now my area of effect is doing more damage because he was staggered. There. I can also...
That was wild! You took that thing down like it was nothing! Why don't we call it a day? The commander wanted to check in with you.
Don't feel bad about that. Don't let your head get big, because he tells that to everybody.
That was impressive work, Adept. Did you enjoy our state-of-the-art hologram technology?
No, I did not.
My name is Lyra.
I don't
I'm
care.
the head of research at this academy. Every training exercise you've mastered here was built by me for you. Because like you, I know what it feels like to be cursed. I know what it means to carry this corruption. A gift which all too often can feel like a burden. But rest assured, Adept, Our future lies with trainees like yourself, and I am very, very proud of you.
So I hope all of
Hey,
this is...
kid, ready to call it a day?
Yeah.
What? Lyra? She spoke with you?
She did.
Well, you must have done something right to have earned a kind word from her. And for what it's worth, I'm inclined to agree.
Now I'm level 5. And it's the next day. I need some water. All right. Hi, Raskin. So now again, we have a circle. Do we have a quest? Ooh. Yes, go to assist Raskin. Again, if I turn this off, it goes away. There's a limited number you can have. Ooh. We're going to that later. There's a limited number of check marks you can have. And so sometimes you may check or
I've got a surprise for you.
Hi.
Agents often have bots that accompany them into the field to relay messages and provide tactical info. This is one of the original prototypes Lyra made years ago. It was collecting dust in a back office, so I convinced her to let me assign it to you a little early. It's a little chattier than the standard issue bots, but I think you'll get along.
Hello, I'm
just
Unit
noticed that part is
1.3.37, but my friends
Which
call me
is,
Drift.
if you know, Leet.
I've never actually been
in
paired up with an
nerd
agent,
speak.
but I have a feeling we're gonna do great things together.
Yes. Woo. So this guy pops in and
You
says
hungry,
things.
kid?
Yeah.
The best made meals are the ones we make for ourselves. Just like the best told stories are the ones we live ourselves. Hey, gather some oranges for me, will you? About 3 should do.
So this is the part where you learn how to move around and do stuff like climb. So you're gonna, in here, you're gonna use your grip to climb. All right, like that dude is. And we're climbing, using our grip. And we made it. And now we're gonna do gliding. Now there's different kinds of gliding. I mean, there's a couple of different kinds of gliding. And this is the one I'm showing you is the one that comes automatic. You have to change anything. There are some YouTube videos out there about how to change it to glide differently. I don't have the wherewithal. See how she's moving her hands? I think there's one where you can do that. But I just do the T-bar one. Okay. This can be a little nerve-wracking when you first do it, and there's going to be a lot of this. A lot of climbing and a lot of jumping. If this is your first VR game, you might want to go try Epic Roller Coaster first to get used to it. That's what helped me. So we're going to put our arms out, and we're going to jump, and we're going to see. So when you go through a hoop like this, when it's yellow, it does give you extra stamina. So you're going a little bit further than you normally would. But if I try to fly a little bit further, my stamina is going down and down, look, down, and then look what happens. It's gone, and oh shoot, I fell. So that's what happens when your stamina bar goes down. Now, we're going to learn about grabbing. Grabbing is kind of like the same thing as climbing or picking up loot. You all do it by kicking your grip finger. So we're gonna climb this tree by using our grip fingers, or we could climb it. We could go up it by jumping. Now, oops, I fell off. If you fall and your stamina is okay, you can glide back. So you're gonna pick by reaching for something, and when it's highlighted, you can grip, and then you want to put it. I always put it over my back because sometimes you can put it in your chest and leave it. You reach out, pull it into you with your grip, and put it into you. Now, sometimes when I'm going to reach for something in my living room and my border, like right now, Oh, I can't get that. Sometimes you're
Lyra,
not.
she probably talked to you about the corruption, didn't she?
Yes.
You must have a lot of questions.
There's going to be a lot of cut screens like this.
Listen, kid.
So
I'm
while
not,
he's talking, I'm going to pick some more.
I can't
I would
presume
suggest
to
you pick
understand
as
how
many
you feel being
as you
cursed
can,
at.
because you're going to need these later.
Now, Marcus and Ellie, they're good kids. But I bet the others used to give you grief about it.
They
Tried
did.
to make you feel small,
And they
make
wouldn't
you
let
feel
me in the
insignificant.
reindeer games.
I don't know what it's like to be sidelined by your own kind like that.
So he talks for a little
But what I
bit.
do know is that, well, you're among family here. And yes, we do expect great things from you. From all of you. But just remember that you can also talk to me anytime, okay?
Thank you,
And,
Raskin.
well, yeah, I guess that's it, kid. Now, where the hell are those oranges?
So every time you pick an item, we're going to look at our life skills now, because life skills is where everything is stored that we've learned apart from fighting. You're cooking, but you don't have any because you don't know how to. You're gathering. These are the things you can gather. And you can click on it. It tells you how many times you've gathered it. I've gathered 15. And if I wanted to eat one, it would give me 100 health. So these are all the things you can gather. And as you go along, your life skills will increase on each one. The number, you'll get stars and stuff. So let's go back to, I can see it up there. Remember we flew? Now I'm doing a combination of jumping and dashing. And of course when I use up my timer on my dashing, I run out of that. If I use up my sprinting or jumping, that my stamina is used.
I don't have much time. Listen carefully, kid. We are under attack from an exiled army. I can guide you out of there, but whatever you do not engage. This isn't hologram training. This is life and death.
Oh no!
Just follow my lead and do exactly as I say. Got it?
Yes, Raskin, I'm scared. So I'm rushing and doing a little jumping.
Adept, can you hear me? Thank goodness you're okay.
Oh,
Listen
no.
very carefully. Don't move.
Just
Find
Kato.
some cover and
But-
stay
but-
put.
but-
Help
but-
is on the way.
But Raskin told me to run and...
You thought I wasn't going to find you, didn't you? That's what all the other little ones thought too.
Oh, I can't even use my weapons.
Oh, somebody, please think of the children.
Damn it, kid. I told you to keep moving. Run. Great. Do you see a large tower up ahead? I need you
Yes.
to run toward it. Be careful not to lose your footing. Good, good. Now I need you to climb to the top of the tower. Kid, do you see that gate ahead? I'm going to need you to smash through. Good, kid. I can see you up at the top. Look carefully. Do you see a small island up ahead? I need you to glide there and use the Waystone portal to get to safety. I'll activate it once you're... The Waystone portal...
All right, so that is the academy. I think I'm going to pause and... Oh. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Somebody. These guys usually aren't here.
You've entered the fractured plains. Before the fracture, they were just plain, which sounds a bit insulting, no?
That's how you loot stuff.
I just... This was once a bustling crossroad and marketplace for Zenithian travelers. And with yours and Zenith's help, it will be again one day.
Thanks, Drift. So now we see another spot. Actually, I'm just going to finish this part really quickly and do. So, it's told me that I've unlocked fast travel to Nexus. And I've unlocked fast travel to the underside. And my gold stone has leveled up. So let's look at a few of those. So here's, oh shoot, region. So these are the two things I've unlocked fast travel to: underside and the Nexus district. And we will go there in a second. And I've also gotten a new blade, a level 6. So I'm going to go ahead and trade that out. Anytime you level up, you want to instantly upgrade your equipment because, well, let's take a look. So, oops. My sword is 18. Well, no, wait, that's my attack is 18. I'm using level 1. Here's your stats. Damage 100, primary stat 1. This one is damage 180. And it also has a tier 1 vanguard use and primary stat 3. So if we click on that, we see what went up. I don't know what did go up. Something should have gone up. Okay, 814 in that. So we now have, that went 30 and this went up to our base health. So now, two things. We're going to take this quest. He wants us to go out to where the exiles are gathered in large numbers outside the city. We're going to get some XP, we're going to get some Zen, and we're going to get a new chess piece. So we hit accept, and we're going to see something light up. But before you do this, before you leave the bridge, I want you to do this, and this is really important. I'm going to probably cut this out, make it a short. You want to look at your agent rank. And this is where a lot of people don't know and mess up. Your agent rank is like, and somebody explained it as a game pass. I've only been in one game, and that was Population 1 where they had a game pass, so I didn't really know much about it. Now, your agent rank is the button you push when you look at your menu. It's right in the middle, and it says agent rank. It's between comfort settings and dungeons and roulette. And it's going to pop up a separate screen. This screen has several components. In normal times, there will only be agent rank. But because there's a special campaign called the Skyward Mysteries, there's actually two things to select. I want to first focus on agent rank right now. So you're going to click on agent rank, and then we'll go back to Skyward Mysteries afterwards. Your agent rank screen is so confusing. What is all of this? What does this mean? Well, first we're going to start at the top. Agent rank ends in 207 days. I think that just means, I think it was a year ago. It started after 1 year. You're currently at 0. To get to the next level, it's telling you you need 100 of these points. Then here are there are two different categories for every campaign. The first one is the guide. The guide is just a general bunch of missions that are ongoing until you complete them. They have steps. The Zenithian Adventurer has step 1 of 15. First, it wants you to complete the final story in Fractured Plains. You do that, you're going to get 100 points towards your agent rank and 1,000 XP. And then you'll get step 2. See the world? Same thing. You have 1 of 8, you get 50 and 600 XP. Now you can highlight them so they turn up in your hub, your objective hub, and it will show up there. You can only have so many lit up. You can and as for the guide, it seems to jump around. I don't know what the exact formula is, but say you're looking for the objectives for Zenithian Adventure, and it's not showing up there because this is the only one you're gonna know what you need to do. You can click on that. For instance, one of these is Deadly Agent. Defeat 50 enemies in Fractured Plains, Galleon Valley. In this one, you get 50 towards your agent rank, 1,000 XP. No, I'm sorry, 1,000 Zen. The blue one's a Zen. I'm sorry, those two you get Zen, and you get 3,800 XP. But have I done any? How far am I? Well, if I click on this and look up here, oh look, it tells me 2 of 50 enemies because I killed those 2 guys there. That was running after somebody else. Usually they don't come that far in. So, and the most important thing you want to do right now, and this is so important, even before anything else, you want to click on Creature Collector because you want to learn how to catch pets. And if you don't click on this first, you're going to miss out on 75 balls, and you'll find out what they are. But when you do the creature collecting, which is just head over and talk to Blake, you're going to see that this is now green lighted. You're going to see it's up in your objective, and you're also going to see there's a second ring over there. This first ring was from Raskin. The second ring is from the creature collector. So let's go do that right now, and then we'll come back and talk some more about the agent rank, because I want this to be, well, first thing I want to do is we're going to jump in here.
Calling all available agents and trainees. One of the outposts is currently under attack. Any nearby units should reroute there immediately and assist them.
Hey kid, still there? I've marked some coordinates on your map. Make your way there now.
Okay, so before we go there, we're going to go over here, because there are things he's going to want you to do that you might be able to do while you're going over there. Now, for me, I don't know if you're playing on PC VR, and I think maybe even PlayStation VR, and Steam, I need to turn the grass down, because that grass is so beautiful, but it's just too much there. That's just a little bit better. So I just turn it down to 33%. You can adjust it all the way up, back up to where it was, where there's so much grass. You can actually turn it off almost completely. But I'm going to put the grass there. I don't know what all the other stuff is. I suppose I should look into it. But, okay, now I'm going to put that away, and I'm going to go over here and follow this circle. This is Blake. Blake is the creature catcher guy. Once I go in the circle...
Oh, what? Whose quest is this?
Okay, so wait. Before... Don't take the quest. Don't take the quest. Wait.
What do you mean don't take the quest?
Because you need to do something first.
No, I don't.
Yes, open your agent rank. You're going to thank me for this. Step over here. Come over here, monkey. Open your agent rank. Click on agent rank, and then... See, you didn't know about that. But click on guide, scroll down, and click on creature collector.
Where is it?
It's under guide. You should have agent rank as your top.
Yeah, I see it.
You click on creature collector? Okay, now he lights up.
Yep.
Now go over there, and you're going to get 75 balls.
Nice.
So that's why you have to do that step first, and then take the collecting quest. Otherwise, you don't get the balls. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Whee! So now we get a little video on how to throw the balls.
Really weird.
And you're gonna take a ball and throw it, but you want to put your ball in your quick slot. Where did he go? Oh, he's over there. All right. And then the other thing is you can also throw and squeeze your trigger if you go past the past the creature, and the ball will come closer to the creature. So it's not going to always work the first time. Now you want to go into your inventory and you want to click on your balls and put them in your quick slot. And also we're going to get rid of this sword. We don't need this sword. But look, we can't. That's one of the only ones I think you cannot convert into enhancement dust. It's going to say no. So we have to just throw it away. You want to get in the habit of throwing stuff away or turning it into dust because you don't want your stuff to fill up. Okay, so now you want to find a warbler while you're doing this. Also, and this is something really important, you want to collect everything you see because you're going to need it. Now, you collect and then put it in your bag. Sometimes you can collect and not pull it in, and it'll just hang there, but grab it and put it in. So, oh, there's a Before we do that, we're going to go into one other thing. In your agent rank, there's also a campaign called Skyward Mysteries. And this is only going to be, this is a limited event, a limited campaign. And it is to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Zenith. So you want to look at the things you can do. And as with the agent rank, which I didn't explain, as these things fill up, you qualify for different rewards. The first reward is going to be 30 balls. The second one is going to be Radiant Crest, which you'll be able to use towards commodities to create equipment. The basic dust comes in handy, and then you get a basic ability Godstone all the way up to getting some epic gloves. You get some epic boots, some more a rare Godstone, more balls. So you want to do these challenges to fill up this. So we need 50. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do this part. And so there are all these events all around the land. Each one, some of them are harder than others. Of course, in higher places, the event is going to be even harder. This is the first one you're going to learn how to do. But sorry. I'm talking, in the Skyward campaign, one of the things is capturing these creatures called fallen friends. And that's what that is right there. So we're going to do our first lesson on creature capturing with a fallen friend. The quest that... Oh man, that was bad. Okay, there we go. So when you throw...
Hey kid, heard you handled yourself well out there. This is worse than I thought. I've just marked some new coordinates on your map by the Essence Mines. Meet me there.
That can be very tricky. You don't want to get too close to them because that'll scare them away. So some of the pets that you can catch, So now I've caught my first pet. So I have a couple of things I can check off. First, creature catcher, claim your first one. And now that was enough to get me to the next level on the Skyward Mysteries. And now I have the first reward, which is 2,000 Zen, which isn't nothing to sneeze at when you're first starting out. Also, go back to challenges, agent rank, and I have creature collector, which was catch my first creature, and I'm going to claim that. And that's going to get me up to level 1 on agent rank, and I go to collect my reward, and I get 30 more balls. So, see how it works? You kind of get stuff. Now I have 91 balls. So, let me see. I do want to finish. Oh, and I don't think I really explained the quest you get from Blake. Blake says, now, you're going to close your academy. You're never going to need that again. Main story, that's the one that Raskin just gave you. Head to where he told you to go, and that's on the map over there. And then collecting is the Just a Little Creature Crazy, and he wants you, oh, they expanded it a little bit, but he wants you to capture a fairy fly and a waddler. Okay, so 2 quick things that I'm going to go through is, these are chests. You want to hit every chest you see for 2 reasons. One, they give you stuff, and they give you, is that Zen? Is that Zen or? They give you Zen and XP. So you get money and you get XP for opening a check. I believe. And then the other thing that you need to be on the lookout for, the first one you're going to come into contact with, this is all stuff that you're going to be doing. Oh, I aggroed someone. Now, we are now level 6, so I can do a little bit better. These are level 2. Now, bear in mind, if they were level 6, I probably could not take in those 2 at the same time. So, what I just did was pick up something off of one of those people, one of those mobs. I picked up a better chest piece, so I'm going to put that on, even though it's, oh, that's kind of cute. Also, I picked up enhancement dust from the chest. This is my OCD. I put the enhancement chest down there. I have to do this. You don't have to. And I want to organize. This is a pet. I got this pet. See, that's the one I just captured. That's the falling friend. You can hold it. You can leave it out, but you don't want to. You want to put it back in your inventory and see it goes back up there. And now when you look under creature capturing, you have a fallen friend. These will fill in as you capture various creatures, and I've caught one of 15. If I want to be able to summon it as a pet, which I can't do because I'm not high enough, I need to collect 50 of them. The easiest one to collect first is going to be your fairy fly because you only need 15. Now, I don't know if you hear that tingling, but there's a tinkling sound. You hear it? Tinkling sound means one of 2 things. First off, it could mean that you left some loot behind. I want to show you the difference between that and that one. Shoot. I need to kill something with it that leaves a loot. Sorry, I just want to find someone. Oh, here we go. Drop me, because I just picked up a loot, but I want you to see what happens. If you don't... Oh, come on. Drop something. Hi. Alright, I'm gonna do this until I get what I need. Alright, this is it. She's gonna... I just tried to jump. My stamina's too low. Okay, so she has a loot for me. Now you hear that noise? That's the noise that there's loot left behind. So you always want to listen for that and grab it. And this is a godstone. We'll talk more about godstones another time. But now you can go and look, and you have an upgrade to your godstone. That was the dash one? Right, so now I got dash one, and it's the same as what I had. So I'm not gonna, but sometimes you get upgrades, I think. Or does that mean if I have two? I don't know, no. Alright, so that's one tinkling sound.
Hey, little one.
See how they stagger? See the staggering bars filled up? You can block them. I like that. So you're not, but they did damage me. See how my damage went down? And then we're gonna hear that tinkling sound. And then, let's see, the Foe Seeker. That one is a green one, so we want to select that one because that one's better than these. So click on that, and now that's you have an upgrade to your throwing Foe Seeker. Gosh, so now we hear another twinkle. And that's because there's a tier here. And you want to grab that tier and put it in your inventory. And now when you look in your inventory, you're going to see under quests that you have an Amara's tier. You want to collect as many of those as you can. Also, you want to make that dress that into basic dust. So now you have one basic dust. We just dropped this level 1 shirt or chest piece. And now we have 3. So the tiers are part of a quest. I said always open all chests. The tiers are part of a quest that you turn in over here. And that's Amara. So just so you can orient yourself, you do have to go back over there to keep finishing off Bastion's. Hi. So this is a good thing. He's trying to. In fact, this is heels that he's landing on me now, but he's shooting at me. But there's no PvP here now, so he can't do anything to me. So that's okay. So now we're gonna go over here and get this quest. This is the quest to help us get more stamina. And so now we can see that we have Atherix upgrade tier 1. And we've collected 1 of 5. And there are tiers everywhere. There's tiers up there. See that tier? Right up there? It's very hard to grab it. But right now, we're going to take a break and come back. And when we come back, we're going to be over here. Well, actually, I think this has given you a basic understanding. You're going to grab all your vegetables that you can see. Sometimes in agent rank, there is a you want to look at agent rank. You want to read all the stuff that you can do. You want to read the activities. Collect 3 waddlers. Cook the noodles. Gather the fruit. complete 15 events. This one always confuses people because it's defeat 25 Chimerats, but those are in an upper area. So right now, the ones you can focus on particularly is Deadly Agent, because Deadly Agent is going to be, we've already got 16 of 50. So, now, I don't know if this is a form of harassment or not. He's actually throwing good healing things at me, but I'm sure he's not doing it. He's doing it to get attention. I just ignore them. If so, I am trying to get my fallen foes on every tune. The campaign has 33 days left on it, and then see how that one? That one we got in one. Oh, and I'm about to die. See how I'm about to die? So if he does that thing he did before, come on, give me that. Throw that stuff at me. Here, see, and that heals me. Watch out behind you. So, as you can see from his logo, he has the healing. So he's a support class, and he has healing as opposed to damage. Alright, so that's number 3. Now, this is also a daily quest. And I know I'm throwing a lot of things at you at once, but it's really important, and you will remember some of this as you come across. This is a daily quest under activities to catch 5 fallen foes. And I've caught 3 of 5. So now we're going to look for our waddlers. Thank you, Bagger. I think we got a new friend here. So, and speaking of friends, this is how you make a friend. You point your finger at him, and you can do add friend. And now
I don't want to be your friend.
Okay, but I was just doing it for the achievement. We can unfriend them. Thank you. So he unfriended me, and that's fine. He would have been here. But now under agent rank, so I was being kind of cavalier because I forgot this was a level 5. The level 2s can kind of hit you for a while. And so anyways, under agent rank and under guide, in the steps for being social, you can get it for, all you had to do is make a friend. And now step 2 is go to Brim's Tavern and say hello, which we will do in a little bit. I want to get a waddler and a fairy fly. But we should do this too. So it's all about multitasking. It's the craziest thing because we know we have to do this quest. I am going to take a break and we will be back and pick up from here in a few.